Hello everybody, and welcome to today's tutorial. So I was recently asked how I could make a helical staircase in SpaceClaim. So let's start off, and I want to first create an axis that I want to revolve the helix around. So I'll draw a line to the right side of my screen. And now let's dimension away from the line, and he said he wanted to make it 6 feet. So I can actually type in 6 FT to automatically be in feet, even though I like to model in millimeters as my default. So we'll plug in some more dimensions here, make it 5 inches by 2 feet. Then I'll go ahead and select this first kind of support beam for our staircase, and I'll copy over another one, and I'll make it 5 feet away from the first. So now that we have our our 2 support beams that will curve its way up, I'll just grab them, and I want to revolve around this axis that I just created. And I want to make sure to click the rotate helix button. Now let's enter in the height. So we want that to be 10 feet, so we'll enter that. And now the pitch. So that's basically how high it goes when it makes a full revolution. So I want it to go 180 degrees, so I'm going to type in 2 times 10 feet, just in case we had to do something more difficult when I could have typed in 20. So now that revolves around, we can get rid of that axis. And we have it going 180 degrees around, 10 feet up. Perfect. So now let's start by creating our stairs. So let's zoom in, and let's create our first one here. So we'll just span the distance from left to right, and then we'll go to pull. So now I want to grab this, and I want to maybe move it in a little bit. So I want to show you to sweep along this helical edge that I've created. Let me make sure to grab it this time. So watch as I move it around. It will sweep up the distance. So this will come in handy later on when I'm creating multiple staircases. Just wanted to make sure to show you now. So once I create that, maybe we'll pull this in a little bit. And then, I think I extended it a little bit too far that first time. Let's pull it in just a little bit. But I also want to rotate it about the edge on the corner, because we want the far end to actually cover more distance, because I have to travel more distance in the end. So I've created my one stair. So now I'll just combine our 2 solids together to make sure that we have only one staircase that we're building. And now go ahead and take this, grab the whole protrusion, and I want to move it and sweep it along that inner edge, just like I showed you beforehand. So now I'll hold down Control to copy that. Notice that the Create Patterns button is checked under our Move options. And I'll drag this up till it's about at the top of our helical stairs that I was creating. So now that I have one at the top and one at the bottom, I can go through and set the count that I wanted. So we'll change that maybe to, I don't know, about 7. Watch it update, and I'll probably need a couple more stairs than that. So let's bump that up again, 15. So now we have a quick view of a helical staircase, which you could make in a building. And if you wanted to, you could have separated the stairs and made them as individual components. But I made one solid model of a helical staircase. I hope it's been informative, and thank you for watching.